Alright, today's video is not a lore rant proper, but it's what I'm most excited for in patch 10.1.7. And you may already know what it is. Alright, you may have already discovered what it is. So I'm most excited for the new Heritage quest lines this time around. There's a lot of good stuff, and I've talked about it, but the stuff I'm most excited for is the Heritage quest lines, so I wanted to do a video where I talk about some stuff we found out about them, about my thoughts, about what they could be about, because we do know some stuff, and just a little look at all the transmog and a little discussion here. So, celebrate the history and traditions of the Undead and Kaldorei cultures with the new Forsaken and Night Elf Heritage armor sets. New questlines will be available for both races to undertake and gain armor variations. So this is a sticking point, and this may be interesting, but you may want to tailor your expectations, but I'm also excited either way. Variations to add to their collection. Please note that Forsaken will need to complete the Return to Lordaeron quest storyline before they can begin their Heritage Armor questline that starts in Shadowlands. Alright, Forsaken will also gain 5 new skin color variations, and Night Elves can adorn themselves with additional choices of face markings and body tattoos. Alright, so you get new customization. You don't gotta do the Heritage Armor for the customization. You can head to the barbershop and get those customizations up on yourself. Alright. So that's all that was in this post, and you can get a nice good look at the two armors. So this is one variant, and you can use both on either, I believe. So this look on a male undead actually with that top versus, which looks good. And then you got the strap and this strap here, which may be the variation for the Night Elf armor, but I do find it interesting. Okay, because there is another variant of this that's a different color that people want that could also be on that list, but it may not. So don't get your hopes up from me. Though we're gonna check out this post here, the Wowhead post. So let's get back to the top. You know, everyone's favorite source of Diablo news, as well as WoW. World of Warcraft, Dragonflight, blah blah blah. You must be a Night Elf, you must be level 50 above. And locate a scroll sitting on the table at the Stormwind Embassy to start the quest, the Clarion's Call. I think this may also push into your inventory as a Night Elf. But yes, head to the Embassy if you can't find it. If you don't already get it. So the name of the first quest is called Clarion Call. We're going to look at the names. There was kind of a spoiler there if you didn't know. But we're going to look at the names, so there may be slight spoilers. Alright, and I'm going to speculate. Alright, for both. So these are the names. You got Clarion's Call, Ancient Curses, Grim Portent, Countering Corruption, Mercy or Misery, Stepping into the Shadows. This better require you to use the racial ability. Like, that should be, like, I like when a thing has you use the racial ability to do the quest. A Glimpse of Terror, Balancing the Scales, Heart of the Issue, Warden's Wrath, so that could be Maev's over here. A Mark for Protector and Honor the Goddess. Alright. So completing the questline will reward you with the Kaldorei Protector's adornments, the Night Elf Heritage Armor. It's currently unknown what tints will be rewarded by the questline. Like I said, we don't know, but there have been 2 tints data mined. Okay? That's the thing. We had 3 tints for the human and orc, and then they announced them with all the tints, right? It showed all the tints. Blizzard showed all the tints. Okay? They haven't done that with this, which is weird. Okay? But they're here. You know, Lightforge have different tints. Other races have had other tints of their armor too, so we may not be getting both. I find that sad right now, especially when you're getting with the orcs. You got them all. I don't know why they. I don't know why they hold them back. I'm gonna be real. I wish we got them. In addition to acquiring the Heritage Armor, the questline will reward a new title according to the Blizzard preview. It's currently unknown what this title will be. Ooh. Maybe Chosen of Elune. That would be a cool title. Chosen of Elune or something like that. So this is the normal armor. You got the chest piece and then you got the chest strap. Alright, so that could be the variation they're talking about. Or they could give this one, which people really want. I'm for more armor, so I'm always for more. Alright. But we may not get this. But there's also this new spell called Traditionist Calderai Blades that have been found, which presumably means, this according to Wowhead, Night Elf characters will also unlock a Warglaive Transmog set. Alright, which would be super cool, but it'd probably be just the one. Collect the appearance of the Traditionalist Calderai Blades. Yeah, that's gotta be linked to this. Like, the Taurens had the totems and stuff. Like, I would bet on this being a thing, but who knows, man. I love how we had this weird ad in the side, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, so take everything here with a grain of salt, but I think the Warglaives is a sure bet. This, not so much. But in my opinion, they should. So Blizzard, you're watching this? Just do it. Though, what if they put this on the trading post? Because you got Tauren totems on the trading post now. Oh my god, this should not be added to the trade. Humans and orcs got 3 sets. All of the hidden sets should be given, please. I'll still be playing if they don't. I mean, this is my forever game at this point. But if I had to say, that's my say. Okay. Next up, Undead Heritage Armor. This questline is a racial activity for Forsaken characters only. I don't know why I was reading that crazy. You have to be an undead, you must be an undead, you must be level 50 or above. You must have completed the Return to Lordaeron questline from the Dragonflight pre-patch event on that character. It's not a pre-patch, it was just added in Shadowlands. If you have not, speak with Kalia Menethil and Oribos or Orgrimmar to do the questline. Oh, they did move it to Orgrimmar. Yeah, so you gotta talk to Kalia Menethil, complete the Call of Lordaeron, do that quest, and then you will find Lily and Voss by the ruins of Lordaeron to start the quest Unliving Summons. This may be pushed into your inventory. I've seen that for the human one. That was the way it was on my character, but that's the quest you're looking for. Check your quest log when you log in on your undead. If not, head to Lily and Voss or see if you need to do the Kalia quest. Alright, undead spoilers. We're going to look at the titles and speculate a little bit. Our enemies are bound to the Sepulchre. This is not the Sepulchre in Shadowlands. This is probably the city in Silverpine. Nothing like the classic Boomweed, which is a reference to Doomweed and Gloomweed. And man, I freaking died in the undead starting area on hardcore, man. This hurts. Acid beats paper. Oh yeah, you know that's gonna be wild. Proper disguise. Fear is our weapon. The Scarlet Spy. So the Scarlet Crusade is back. Among Us. I have to do this. I want to be Among Us. Fly to the Banshee. This sounds like we busting Sylvanas out, or she's out. Took her 3 years. Or 5. I think it's 3 from the end of Shadowlands. 5 since the 4th War. So 3 years. She cleaned up the mall, man. Because we helped. Alright? You know how many souls we had to get for the frickin' covenants? We helped. Death to the living. This is the hour of the Forsaken. In return to Lordaeron. I wonder if we're gonna expand out on the top of Lordaeron versus rebuild the Undercity. But we'll see. Maybe a little bit of both. Completing this questline will reward you with the Forsaken Champion's Attire, the Undead Heritage Armor. It's currently unknown what tints will be rewarded by the questline, but there have been 2 tints data mined. I hope they give them both. I hope they give both to both. 2 tints, data mine, a purple tint, and a blue tint. The official Blizzard preview shows the purple tint. So we got the purple tint here. Look at that, looking nice. You got the difference there. You got the back coffin, which looks amazing. You got this belt, which looks amazing. Boots, great. I love these sets. In addition to acquiring the Heritage Armor, the questline will also award a new tabard, the Forsaken Champion's Tabard. So you got this tabard. A second tabard has been data mined, the Queen's Loyalist Tabard, a purple tabard featuring the old Forsaken symbol used by Sylvanas Windrunner. It is currently unknown how to obtain this tabard, with speculation being that it will be awarded to undead characters that sided with Sylvanas during the Shadowlands storyline. The BFA storyline, the Battle for Azeroth storyline, not the Shadowlands storyline. We can't side with Sylvanas during the Shadowlands storyline. Otherwise, we would have been in the Sanctum on her side. Well, actually, everybody sides with her at the end of Shadowlands, technically. She's on our side at the end. So, it's the BFA storyline. And we saw that set. Where's the blue set? So this is showing the Forsaken Attire's Heritage Armor set. This set has 1 tint. Maybe a blue tint hasn't been data mined? Oh my god, this is so confusing. Alright. So let's just look at what we got here. So you have this set right here. This is without the chest plate. See this mask you got going on here? That's cool. Maybe that's her face? No, that's her face. Alright, but yeah, I like the set. It looks good. There's the female version. Alright. She looking grumpy though. Alright. But the set looks good. And then this is the one with the chest plate. As you can see, it's got this plate here. And belts. And then, or no, the belts are in this one. It's just this plate here. And then you got the female version. But I think men and women can use this. I think all 4 of these chest pieces are available. So you got open top here, closed top but plate, and then you got this one and this one with the hood down as well. Alright, so you essentially got 4 choices of chest piece with the undead, and if there is a blue one data mine, hopefully they get that too, which hopefully would be like that color blue. And then you get 2 tabards, or 1 tabard, but if you have multiple undead, I assume you can try to get both, so you can have the Loyalist tabard. But yeah, these look cool. I'm excited to see where the quests go. There was some other quest content that I wanted to talk about that I think is going to be good, and we can see it right here. Here. Quests. New campaign chapters. Aid Chandra's Feathermoon as she investigates a meeting of the Incarnates in an abandoned stronghold off Lunadale. The Green Dragonflight have tasked her with uncovering Fyrak and Virna's plane and where they and their allies will strike next. That's probably the one you're going to get from Marithra over here. Here, over here. Oh, Marithra. She gonna lead us over there, so we can talk to Chandris. I'm on team. Give Chandris a unique model. It's been long enough. At least update her transmog. Come on. A single wing. Emrathal sends scouts Marathros and Amthora, which were the ones we helped in Zaralek Cavern, to find Winglord Desrin and unite scattered bands of Draktyr. Oh, we're gonna find Homeboy after he got his booty beat by Neltharion. During their search, they come upon remnant band of sundered flame that are unaware of Sarkareth's madness and demise. Ooh, we gotta unite the Draktyr. We're united. Then we got No Limits. Chromie is back. Chromie barters for a truce between the Bronze Dragonflight and one of its sworn enemies, leading Norsdormu on an unexpected adventure. So, this is probably going to lead into the tier part, which makes sense. So, we all know who this is going to be, right? What dragon was not a part of the Mega Dungeon and the lead up to the Mega Dungeon that was a part of the questing experience? That's right. Eternatus. So, hopefully we talk to Eternatus, hang out with Eternatus, and we're going to go on an interesting adventure with Norsdormu. Or is it Norsdormu? Dun dun dun. We'll see. And then we got Reforging Tier Part 3. So, I've been talking about this for a while, like, since we did it, like, at the beginning of Dragonflight. We have to go get the disc that Dios tossed into the Timeways. Chromie and her new friends join the search for the lost disc of Tyr. To aid their efforts, Traverd rebuilds the legendary Tyr's Guard. Everyone keeps saying the Silver Hand is being reformed. It's not the Silver Hand. It's the Tyr's Guard. Did I? I may have... I don't know. In my Paladin video, I talked about something else. But it's not the Silver Hand being reformed. It's the Tyr's Guard. Righteous Paladins dedicated to representing the values of Tyr across Azeroth. Reforging Tyr Part 3... I wonder how many parts we're going to have. Requires completing Infinity and Beyond in the No Limits questline to begin, and rewards gold and white armor for dragon riding mounts. Nice. So that's where we get the gold and white armor. And we are searching for the disc. So... okay, so he reveals the Tyr's Guard. We search for the disc. And... that's that. Interesting. So, I wonder if we're going to get the disc. I feel like when we get the disc, that's going to be Tyr reactivated. But this being part 3, I wonder if there's going to be a part 4 that is actually Tyr reactivated. Maybe we find the disc. Maybe this part will be us locating where the disc is going to be. And then the next part will be us getting the disc. But maybe this is it. Maybe reactivate Tyr. We get the disc. Tyr turns on. And at the end of this quest line, Tyr's back. And maybe Paladins will be on the way soon. They won't be Silver Hand, though. They will be Tyr's Guard if they use this story to do it. And I have my own Paladin video. You can look at that if you want my opinions on that. But that's cool. That's what I'm excited for most. The story quests and the story-driven patch. That is what I'm most excited for. I know I've ranted a long time over this, but it is kind of taking the lore brand spot, so it is what it is. But anyways, thank you always for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.